Hello gamers, in this video, we are going to discuss best games for computers with 4GB RAM. Playing great games is the dream of every gamer, and it is hard to find games with an impressive storyline and gameplay. But don't worry, we got a great list of games waiting for you. Please note, every game have different graphics requirements, so please check system requirements in the description before downloading any game. So without wasting any time, let's start the rankings. Number 10. Need for Speed Rivals. Welcome to Redview County, where a street racing rivalry between cops and racers never stops, as both sides compete in an all-out war featuring the fastest cars, mods and technology in a gritty open road environment. Play as either a cop or racer, where each side of the law has its own set of high-stakes challenges, rewards and consequences. Risk everything in the ultimate high-stakes rivalry. Racers are lone wolves out for their own glory, driving agile cars built for high-speed racing and epic chases. Cops work in teams to hunt down and bust racers using the full power of the police force. You can switch roles at any time and put your speed points on the line to earn even greater rewards. Number 9. Max Payne 3. The sequel to the noir action movie Max Payne, now from the developers of Rockstar. The plot of the game tells a completely new story in the life of Max, new heroes, a new scene of Brazil. All this is presented cinematically under the stylization of a comic book. The plot of the original two parts in the game is mentioned, so that newcomers cannot go through the first two games at all. Number 8. Sniper Elite 3. A great sequel to the second game. Added improvements include multiple objectives, open levels with variety of ways to complete, and a brand new setting rarely seen in game form. The setting alone is unique as most of the game takes place in levels that are in dry sun-drenched location that makes stealth action taken by you as a player that much more harrowing, with absence of the usual night-heavy stealth games, giving the feeling you are alone inside enemy territory. Number 7. Project Cars. Guided, tested, and approved by a passionate community of racing fans and real-life drivers, Project Cars represents the next generation of racing simulation as the ultimate combination of fan desire and developer expertise. Discover an unrivaled immersion fueled by world-class graphics and handling that allows you to truly feel the road. Create a driver, pick from a huge variety of motorsports in a dynamic career mode, and write your own tale in an intense online multiplayer. Number 6. Alan Wake. Alan Wake is a third-person shooter adventure game that is heavily influenced by the mystery horror genre. You play as the titular Alan Wake, who visits a small town in the Pacific Northwest with his wife. However, soon after they arrive, Alan's wife goes missing and a supernatural entity attacks the town. This entity is a thing of pure darkness, and it possesses random townsfolk to turn into deranged killers that it will send after you. It's your job as Alan to defeat the dark presence and save Bright Falls and your wife. Number 5. Batman Arkham Origins. Arkham Origins is the next installment in the blockbuster Batman Arkham video game franchise. Developed by WB Games Montreal, the game features an expanded Gotham City and introduces an original prequel storyline set several years before the events of Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, the first two critically acclaimed games of the franchise. Taking place before the rise of Gotham City's most dangerous criminals, the game showcases a young and unrefined Batman as he faces a defining moment in his early career as a crime fighter that sets his path to becoming the Dark Knight. Number 4. The Phantom Pain. 9 years after the events of Ground Zeroes and the fall of Mother Base, Snake aka Big Boss awakens from a 9-year coma. The year is 1984. The Cold War serves as the backdrop as nuclear weapons continue to shape a global crisis. Driven by revenge, Snake establishes a new private army and returns to the battlefield in pursuit of the Shadow Group, CFA Franks, and yes, the story is not up to snuff with other Metal Gear games. Yes, the narrative is incomplete. Yes, I was disappointed by the conclusion to this franchise. But I'll be damned if the Fox engine isn't one of the best engines ever developed, and this is the best stealth game to date. Number 3. Spec Ops: The Line. As someone who usually finds military shooters to be mundane, this one really stands out in my mind. It manages to subvert its genre's own conventions in ways that are subtle and intelligent and really leaves you questioning your own perspectives on morality. Whether or not you're into military shooters, I'd highly recommend this to anyone looking to experience a story that's hellish and extremely well written. Number 2. Splinter Cell Blacklist. Finally played this game that I've wanted to try for a very long time. Blacklist came out 2013, and I have to say that it still looks brilliant. It was a blast to play since the game is very nice optimized. This must have been one of the best looking games of 2013 because it's still impressive. The strong part of this game is in my opinion the story. A terror group called the Engineers is threatening USA with attacks if they don't pull back their troops out of other countries. Sam Fisher and his team is trying to find the people behind it, and the cutscenes add a lot to the story. Voice acting and lip sync is good and help the story out. What kept me playing to the end was absolutely to see how the story ended, and I liked it. Number 1. Borderlands 2. A new era of shoot and loot is about to begin. Play as one of 4 new vault hunters facing off against a massive new world of creatures, psychos, the evil mastermind and Handsome Jack. Make new friends, arm them with a bazillion weapons, and fight alongside them in 4-player co-op on a relentless quest for revenge and redemption across the undiscovered and unpredictable living planet. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. And if you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.